streamed a little bit. Let's give this new game a try here. So I played Disciples, I don't know, a long ass time ago. Really early ones. Way too loud. So yeah, I played the original Disciples 1 or 2 so long ago. I tried to re-download it a few years back, and you have to get like all kinds of special patches and stuff to even get it to work on newer machines. That's how old it is. Alright. Let's give it a try.
It is a time between times. For epochs, Nevendar's disciples have been victims of the winds of divinity.
Isn't it Epics?
The people suffer.
Maybe Epochs is right.
They fight. They die and are reborn to fight and die again. But the era of gods is ending. Their twin chains of chaos and cruelty will break. Fearing the dawn of this final age, the people turn to their gods once more. They find no answers. Fear becomes paranoia. Paranoia becomes rage. And rage brings war with it.
These are some pretty cool stills.
Stop the liberation of Nevendar. Even now, its unlikely savior awakens to her fate. What she does next will shape the future of the world.
I like games that do the voiceovers with, you know, the still screenshots, and they put a lot of work into the stills. It's like they can do it like low cost, I would think, and still like get you a picture of what's going on. It's pretty cool when they do it right. They did some of that in like the new Guild Wars, which was done pretty well. You return from your lookout to the sewers below the Church of Saint Darchild. Orion, your best friend, lay asleep. Were it not for his snoring, you'd think his motionless body dead.
Ori, you alright?
What? Oh, Avi. I thought you were a church guard.
I don't know what's worse, your snoring or this stench. How can you sleep down here?
I can sleep and drink anywhere. It's a gift. What time is it?
You think a moment before continuing.
Just past twilight. The priest's holy hands have gone, leaving 3 unaccounted for that I've seen.
Right. Well, how are we going to do this?
You decide what Aviana says to other characters. Each choice has an icon that will give a clue about Aviana, about what Aviana might say next. Question mark asks a question, attempt to be romantic, stop the conversation, and attack the other character. Offer to let the other character join your cause. Attempt to scorn, yell, intimidate, or threaten another character. Reason with, console. Wait. Attempt to scorn, yell at, intimidate. Okay, it's like double horns. Ring is reason with, console, compliment, or try to be kind. Choose it. What the hell? Wings? Choose an unpredictable Aviana-like line that does not fit into the both scenarios. Oh, this is kind of cool. I wonder if it gives you like a little sample of what it's going to say, or if it's just like, completely unpredictable. Interesting. Lie, it's like lips with like a double tongue kind of, or forked tongue. The success of the lie is not guaranteed. Choice is going to have a major impact on the story and the ending of the game. There are no bad choices, though. Feel free to roleplay Aviana as you wish. So, we'll try out this unpredictable one. I kind of like the idea of that, but we'll see if any of those are good.
Kill the priest, I mean.
I honestly don't even remember what they're talking about. Kill the priest. Alright, I have some questions. Ooh, I guess this one.
I need to talk this out first.
Of course.
So, this guy wants to kill the priest. I honestly didn't catch what was happening in the beginning. I think he was, like, knocked out or something. I don't really know what's going on. Who's the priest?
What do we know about this priest?
Let's see.
Orion pulls out the contract and reads it aloud.
Sebastian, enemy of the Vale and Empire, has taken his royal guard and
You lean in and take a look.
Occupied.
Right. Has taken his royal guard and occupied the sacred church of Saint Darchild. Well, he sure sounds evil enough.
I'm always coming up with the plans. It wouldn't kill you to think of one once in a while.
My plan is to follow your lead. That's been my plan since we were kids. Hasn't failed me yet.
You give him the look you've given him so many times before.
Fine, fine. I guess I could distract the guards while you go for the priest.
Let's go over what we know so far.
Smart. We're mercenaries. I'm your best friend, Orion.
Stop joking, Ori.
Sorry, but what is there to say? All I know is the contract to kill the priest pays more than we'd make in a lifetime. And now we're in the sewers under his church waiting for the guards to go to sleep.
That's all for now.
There's only one way to do this right.
Agreed. What is it?
No witnesses. Shit, I don't know enough to make a... Do we kill everyone? Fuck it.
We know the Church of St. Darchild is always guarded, even at night. We have to go in and kill everyone.
The contract didn't say anything about guards.
If they see our faces, the Empire will hunt us and our families. Ori, we...
I don't know if I made the right choice, but oh well. You've known Orion long enough to know what he's really thinking.
You seem nervous.
We've done a lot of contracts, but killing's never easy. So, yeah, aren't you?
I mean, does this always mean it's the evil choice? Is that what they're implying here, or it's just like the more aggressive choice? I really don't know who we're killing, so I mean, kind of don't want to do this one. Doing the right thing. This is like persuade. And this is like her personality, what they interpret. Of course I'm nervous.
You know I am. But if we turn down the contract now, there'll be another contract on our heads.
Either way, this priest gets it.
It's interesting they don't give you any backstory on this.
That's right. So we go in there, take care of the priest, the guards, and any other witnesses, then we get out. Simple as that.
Simple as that.
Calling Orion morally gray might be an understatement, but so would be calling him loyal. Wait, this is the guy who's trying to convince you that you shouldn't kill everybody? Weird. Growing up youngest in his large, loving family, it was hard for him to leave the lows, but to stay would mean abandoning Aviana. Aviana? Aviana? I don't know. Which he'd never do. He made a pledge to get her out of trouble and into it. And it's a pledge he intends... Okay. And it's a pledge he intends to honor until his dying breath. This is Aviana's inventory. Here you can equip the various spoils collected during your adventures. Items are organized based on type, such as helmets, weapons, or emotion shards. Each is also classified by its rarity. Common, rare, epic, and legendary. Legendary items are unique and especially powerful, but also more difficult to find. Highlighting each item here will reveal its stats. Be sure to check the inventory often. Equipping the best gear is the key to dominating the battlefield. Got some common stuff, +7 power, +1 dexterity. Probably all easily upgradable. Got HP, mana, power, movement. What's mana? Draw power from mana flow. Yeah, casting spells. Damage, inflict damage. Number of tiles, movement. Turn order. Ability to bring units to battle. The larger the number, the greater size and strength of your squad. Cool. We'll probably try to get like higher leadership. That's my guess. Critical chance. Chance to crit. Decreases the amount of damage taken. Then you got different areas. Physical. Divine resistance. Primal resistance. Decrease the amount of that. Wonder what primal damages are. What is this? Divine? Unholy. Oh, so like fire or ice damage, stuff like that. What do we got down here? Gold, iron, wood. They'll probably teach us about this. But whatever. Scroll through that real fast. Squad menu. Companions can equip weapons and emotions shards. Regular units can wear emotion shards only. If a unit dies, the emotion shards equipped will be returned to your inventory, so don't hesitate to equip them. Okay, so you put them on a unit, don't worry about if they die, you'll get them back. You can equip units and companions by inspecting them via the squad menu. Alright, so you got backline people that are like archers. I don't know what that explanation point was for. Then you can't drag these, interesting. What? I'm confused. Hopefully they talk about this one. Your quest and standing with each faction are found here. You can track your current quest or review past quest. If you have multiple active quests, decide which one to track by selecting it. This is also where you can also monitor your faction standing. Be sure to check it often. Your standing affects your ability to maximize the combat potential of the units you produce. Medium, is that like difficulty? Alright, into the twilight. After fleeing from the lows of your childhood home, you and your friend Orion have spent your lives as mercenaries, free agents working your way through the chaotic world of Nevander. I honestly don't really know if this is the... I'm guessing it's got to be the same world that was, you know, original Disciples games, but I don't remember that name. One contract at a time. It is a hard life, but when it plays well and the ale flows, it can be rewarding. Over time, you've become famously known as the Twilight Twins. Are we actually brother and sister? And that notoriety earned you a contract well beyond anything you've done before. You must kill a corrupt priest, hold up with a royal brigand in the Church of St. Darchild. The contract itself is fairly vague, but the objective is clear. This is an assassination. These things rarely go according to plan, but the question remains in your mind as you crawl through the church's sewers: what is the plan? I wonder if these two are supposed to know anything about this. I mean, this is corrupt priests, but we don't know anything about the world, so what's it meant by corruption? You know, is it somebody doesn't like what he's doing? Is he doing evil stuff? Who knows? What's up, Nick? How's it going, man? Into the okay, so that's, yeah, I guess that's difficulty level. Let's see. Alright, these are different empires. You got Empire, Elven Alliance, we're neutral with everybody. Legions of the Damned, Undead Hordes. Side quest, companion quest, complete quest. Alright, let's go back to the game here. I know we're in the sewers, but what is this stuff? I'm not sure, but the stink is definitely worse than usual. Wow, that goes by real fast. Talking there, I wonder if you can slow that down. Probably miss some of that.
Impure. His eye sees all.
Battle. Let's see what we can do on the edit side. I don't know. They didn't explain any of this shit at all. I'm just gonna leave it alone. Mortis is goddess of the undead. They call her their dread queen. Her wrath knows no whatever bounds, probably. I didn't see it. Battle strategy, action points. Units have up to 3 different types of action points. Can be used by blue can be used by a unit to move the same number of tiles as their movement stat. Red can be used by a unit to perform an ability. Yellow or gold can be used by a unit to perform either a move or an ability. Any remaining AP at the end of a unit's turn will heal that unit up to 10% of their total health. Oh, interesting. Blue grants plus 20 and initiative until next turn. Red grants protected until next turn. Gold grants plus 20. Alright. Manage your AP wisely, but also pay attention to AP on it. Let's see if it's actually worth leaving any of it. What do we got here? Wait, end turn. Debilitating strike. Strikes with wild force, inflicting physical damage. Inflicts weakened on the target. Ryan's Cloak. Cast a blinding cloak, granting stealth for 2 rounds. Deals massive damage and inflicts bleeding on the target when attacking. Alright, if it gives me 2 rounds, let's try that out.
Feel my blades bite!
Battle begins. But a master strategist knows when to attack and when to wait. Though you expended an action point, you could have decided to wait, delaying your unit's turn until the end of the round. In that case, you allow the enemy to exhaust themselves by drawing them. Yeah, I probably should have done that. Drawing them towards you, thus giving you a perfect opportunity to strike. You can also end a unit's turn without expending their action points. Each unspent action point will restore 10% of the unit's health. Okay. I don't see all that. Okay, I got an orange action point.
I'll sneak past them.
What do we got here? Commanding strike. Slashes the target with a circular strike, dealing physical damage. Wonder if that hits everybody around me. Clearing strike. Spins and hits all enemies around Aviana, dealing spins. So this one hits all around. Or this one does too. Dealing physical damage, inflicts demoralize on targets. Right.
Moving.
See if we can get them to run at the cloaked guy. Spellbook. So I can't move and then pass. It's only enter. Alright, we'll enter. Let them come to us.
Pressing the enemy. We make our stand here. We will be victorious. On the offensive.
Alright, I'm guessing you get a bonus if you're a step behind them. So we're gonna
I'll sneak past them.
step behind both.
Feel the snake bite!
Alright, that was probably a lot of damage. Alright, let's hit both.
Stand down. Out.
I'm guessing demoralize like a lowers their damage or something. What do we got? Spellbook. No spells. Holy shit. Spell research. Learn new spells by finding scrolls. Each spell scroll that you find allows you to research the associated spell later. Spells can only be used by Aviana. They're divided into 4 tiers, with tier 4 being the most powerful. In order to use the most powerful spells, you will need to invest skill points in the skill tree. Spells turn the tide of battle, don't underestimate them. So, they're saying they're research. I guess you find the scroll and then research them. Lots of different stuff. We don't really have to look at that right now. Enter.
Holding the line. On the offensive.
Alright, he healed a lot because he just ended his turn, I believe. Let's try to kill this.
Feel the snake's bite!
Maybe I should have hit the guy with the back turn, don't I? Did I just use that? Oh, I get 2 gold tokens, that's what it is. 2 attacks possible.
Feel my blade bite! You mess with Abby, you mess with me!
I think blue is just movement. So this guy gets to attack twice or move twice, and she gets a movement and an attack.
You're done.
Yeah. Okay. It seems like the 2 gold action points are better than the gold and blue. I don't know why gold and blue would be better.
There will be no surrender.
So far, this game feels a lot more like an RPG than the original games. which were like, I guess you can call more strategy with some RPG elements. Casting a blinding cloak grants deals. Can I do this and then attack? I don't want to risk it. A second.
Feel the snake's bite. Feel my blade fight.
You're mine.
We make our stand here.
Feel my blade fight. Feel the snake's fight. You mess with Addy, you mess with me.
Pants, gold, experience. Equip from here? Nope.
Well, the sewers clearly aren't as safe as we thought they'd be.
We'll fight our way through, just like we planned.
Alright, inventory. How do I open it? Character. Wow, way better. Strength and initiative. I don't know if I can even equip the other guy. It's probably just like a unit or something. I can't tell. Post-encounter healing. During the fight, some of your units lost HP, their health. To replenish their health, you will need to either use healing spells during combat or interact with a health fountain. Health fountains can be found all across the world, both inside and outside. What the hell did this do? I'm guessing I wanted to do it. Yeah. Should I try to avoid them? Just fight everybody. I'm guessing probably fighting everybody is the way to go. Get the early experience. Arcanist. 600 health. 600 health. Everybody's got a leadership? It's interesting.
I'll sneak past them. You mess with Abby, you mess with me.
See if we can do this a little better this round.
Moving.
We will be victorious. We make our stand here.
Ha!
I kind of wanted to kill this guy first. I didn't plan that very well.
Now you see me.
I don't know if there's like, if I try to walk this person by, if she gets smacked by this guy because she's standing too close.
Feel my blade fight.
Probably how it works. Ooh, this will be a fast kill.
Die. Alien forever. I'm going.
Now you see me. Feel the snake bite.
Worth using the clearing strike. Let's see. Same damage. So you get a flanking bonus even if you're hitting from the front, as long as you got somebody on the other side.
You're mine.
Feel my blade fight.
So this guy definitely does a
You
shit ton
mess
more
with
damage
Abby,
than that
you
character
mess
at the
with
moment.
me.
Strength and physical resistance. More pants. That's all they drop. The panners. Is there a map? No map. Let's quick save. Character. Oh, there is a map. It's disabled. I need them to describe unit setup more. But probably get that after this area. Also, I don't know if you find like treasure chests on the map, so I'm kind of just trying to explore most of it. Yep, treasure chest. Let's do it.
I'll sneak past
Fuck.
them.
Didn't mean to do that.
Feel the snake's bite.
Let's see if this
Moving.
works better. I want to be just out of their range so they come towards the invisible guy. What's this projected? Wonder if they have to walk
Let's
around
move.
my invisible guy.
Face your death.
Oh shit. Well, I fucked up. Didn't know they had like an AoE attack that would knock me out of invisibility. Look at that. Got greedy.
Now you see me.
Tried to get the bonus damage by passing. Should've just hit him.
Feel my blade fight.
So I can go invisible. Does do bleeding. Double hit or invisibility.
Feel the snake's bite. Feel my blade fight.
You're mine.
Oh, I should have done the cyclone. It's gonna hurt.
Feel my blade fight. I think we're getting good at this. I'll sneak past them.
Power bonus.
Stand down.
Yeah, maybe I should just be ending her turn to get health. Just let this guy
Feel the snake's bite.
bash away.
Feel my blade fight.
Let's try that. Enter. Yep, that's the play. Come out of this fight with more health than we start.
You mess with Abby, you mess with me. Feel my blade fight.
Oh, if I was doing that.
You mess with Abby, you mess with me.
I think we might heal a tiny bit every time we come out of a fight. Got a new sword. You can equip it by going to inventory. Albiona can equip weapons, armor, and motion shards. What is it? Did we get a new unit? Not sure what the hell's going on there. More HP. Wonder if there's a world map or if it just goes into like you know, city maps and stuff like that. Old Disciples was more world army-ish stuff, whereas this one seems to be more, you know, smaller maps, more character focused. Definitely don't double click that shit. You will unequip it. Should we fight and then heal? Or heal? Shit, I don't know if we're actually fighting. But we're not that hurt. We'll risk it. Sebastian, the old priest serving the Church of Saint Darchild, looks up from his work. Probably have to fight him. What is going on? He's sorting through children's clothing, all of it clean and well made and marked to be sent to orphanages across the city. He's hardly the monster your contract made him out to be, until he snarls at you then.
The rat who's been crawling our sewers reveals herself.
Why are all these... Why is the church in the sewers? I'm confused. I'm here to kill you. I'm just a simple sewer cleaner. Yeah, okay. That's gonna work. There's a price on your head. We might have to try this just to see if it works. There's a price on your head. Let your guards go. I'll spare them. Do we try to see what he has to say about the price on his head, or we just do the dumbass lie? Let's do number 3.
Someone wants you dead, and whoever it is, they're willing to pay a lot.
The priest gestures to the shadows. His guards emerge. You're surrounded.
Of course. And you're here to warn me.
Yeah, so you get like no backstory on this guy.
No. To look you in the eye before I fulfill my contract. Know that if it isn't me, it will be another.
Let's hope you fight as honorably.
Surrounded, trapped. If ever there is a time to draw one's swords now. So we probably should have drank through the fountain, but I don't know. We can probably handle it. We'll see. Look, so he's in that that archer spot. We're gonna see about that. I don't know. We might actually not be able to win this. Paladins, they got like heals and shit. Are you supposed to lose this fight? Every unit in your active squad can be placed in the back line or front line. Frontline units use their frontline abilities and can be controlled during this turn. However, they can be targeted and defeated. Okay, so you put frontline units at risk. Backline units use their backline ability. They act automatically each turn and cannot be targeted or defeated directly. If all of your frontline units are defeated, the fight is lost. Carefully choosing backline and frontline. Wait, if all of your frontline units are defeated, the fight is lost. Carefully choosing backline and frontline units for your squad is an essential part of any battle strategy. Wonder if backline units do less. Alright. We're gonna have to do some tricky shit to win this, probably. Restores 25% of your 8 max HP and grants regen for the first unit. Yikes. Do we just run for that? I think that's what we gotta do.
You mess with Abby, you mess with me. I'll sneak past them.
See if regen is like over time. 3 turns of regen? We might. I don't know if we take it now. Yeah. Fuck it.
Moving.
I'm full health, so we'll do something to bring them over here.
Let's move.
I will carve his sword on you.
Hope they're not all ranged.
Rally, troops.
Okay, we're good.
Pressing the enemy.
There's gotta be some kind of way to read what's above his head.
You die
But I'm
today.
not gonna do it. Maybe
High
protection.
Father, shine a light.
I don't know, some kind of buff.
Glory and honor.
Alright, these are paladins, these are soldiers. We probably want to kill the paladins first. Guessing they got some kind of... Oh, these guys are weaker, though. A lot weaker. Power... Yeah, the soldiers kind of suck. I don't know. We just fight.
Now you see me. You mess with that, you mess with me.
Yikes. Yeah. Really not sure if we're supposed to win this fight. Unless they give us some kind of bonus randomly out of nowhere.
Feel his wrath. You die today.
And they get double hits. Fuck me.
Mounting an offensive. There will be no surrender.
They're gonna like kill me on the first round.
I call on his holy fury. Feel his wrath.
We will be victorious. Wear them down.
Feel the snake's bite. Feel the
What?
snake's bite.
They took over?
You're mine.
Oh, I'm taunted. Or, I don't know, crazy or
I will
taunted?
carve his
Not
sword
sure.
on you. Father,
Did not
guide
control
my
it.
blade.
Combat
There will
speed.
be no surrender.
Did I
I
automate
will
by
carve his
accident?
sword on you.
I don't think so.
Father, guide
Speed
my blade.
Oh, 150? Alright, let's see.
Wear them down.
Ori, something's wrong.
Yeah, we're losing.
Vision blurs. A pain shoots through your right arm to your fingertips. So severe. It feels like your skin might burst apart. And then it does.
Help me.
From your flesh, darkness emerges like a swirling black pearl. In it, you see pure night, and the night sees you. A corona of molten light crackles forth from the pitch.
Impossible! Stand back, fools! All of you, back!
It's a portal. Go now.
You and Orion leap through the sweltering heat into the void and are immediately swallowed whole. Behind you, the portal closes, leaving no trace other than the black scars on the stone floor, and fear in the hearts of all.
From the cosmic tear, you are hurtled bewilderingly forward. Never before had mortal feet touched this soil, nor mortal eyes seen this ancient sight. Sprawling, ancient, longing to be rediscovered. Until now, this is your true home.
Yeah, this is very
This
cool if you
is
have a
your
low
fate.
budget for like doing animations, you know, animation cutscenes. Just give them a picture, just to give you a feeling of what's going on in the world. It's good world building. Orion follows you as you approach the Forgotten City at its gates. A word is carved in foreign glyphs. It reads Yilin, which you know to mean City of Sacred Angels, though you've never been able to read such markings before.
Abandoned and ancient. Could be dwarven.
So, I think this is like her personality. It's even older. Let's go with one. It's even older now.
Older. Look at the stone. It wasn't cut. It's like it was formed from the bedrock. And these glyphs match the glyphs on my armor.
You're worried about your belt, Abby? You just ripped a hole in space. We're lost in some forgotten city. I'm sorry. I just haven't seen you do that since we were kids. It scared me.
I know. I couldn't control it then, but this time was different. Ori, I can't shake the feeling. It was fate.
The word lingers as you carry forward. Fate.
Let's look around, but be on your guard. Just because this place looks abandoned doesn't mean it is.
Your mind races as you explore the landscape. Amongst the rubble you see ghosts of marketplaces, forges, homes, and families. How incredible it must have been once. Talk to Orion inside Yelin's castle. Your home, Yilin. Yilin? I don't know. Welcome to the legendary city of Yilin, your home. You will be able to make it your own and upgrade it during your journey across Nevendar. Right now, you have access to the castle and a building of each of the 4 factions. In the faction buildings, you can recruit units for your army. Once this is done, go to the castle and speak to Orion. So yeah, this feels like it's going more towards the original Disciples games. New spell, new spell, new spell. During your journey, you will acquire blueprints. Each acquired blueprint allows you to construct a specific building in Yilin. Each building's construction will require specific resources and gold. Upgrading Yilin is essential, as every building will grant powerful benefits. The key benefit is that new buildings allow you to recruit new units for your army. Empty spot, stone ring, temple, so temple healing stuff, graveyard, recruit units, train from the graveyard. Interesting. Empty spot, heart of abyss. Alright, probably just click through these and get a quick overview. Portal from Yellen, open a portal to your last location. Can't click on any of these. What's T? Can't click on T. Got some gold, iron, wood. None of this. Alright, see empty slots. No blueprint to build a marketplace or a blacksmith. We have 2 empty slots, 2 buildings to choose from. I wonder if there becomes choices where like you have less slots than you have buildings, or if you can just build everything if you wanted to. Alright, Heart of the Abyss. Phase out. Requires Castle Tier 2. Requires new standing. Friendly with Legion. What? I'm actually worried about pressing this button. Like, does this delete? Phasing out a building will remove it from Yilin. You can rebuild it later. Okay, so it does delete it. Good thing there was confirmation there. Train units. Okay. Cannot train units as of yet. Recruit units. What the hell is the difference between recruit and train? Power. Possess. So we're like the demon faction or something? Inspect. Weapon swings. Melee unit. This is like your common unit. Wild swing. It's up to 3 targets, dealing physical damage. Inflicts demoralized on the target. -1. I have to figure out what morale does. Improves or hinders combat suited units. Okay. Just makes them worse. Easy. Backline. Okay, so if you put... Alright, so every unit has backline abilities. Makes sense. What is this? Physical might goes up. Grants physical might to allies until the end of battle. So it like buffs certain units randomly, I guess? Or your whole party, maybe? Emotion starts. Alright, basic unit. Let's go look at the other ones. Graveyard. Oh, train is like upgrade your units. Yeah, old Disciple games. So there's different tiers of units you can like upgrade. Alright, zombie. What's up with this dude? Claw attack. Seems like a... Covers unholy damage. Inflicts poison on targets that are below 50 HP. Strikes the target with the lowest percentage of HP. Okay, so their backline is kind of cool. Inflicts poison. I like this guy's backline. Deals unholy damage at the beginning of each turn. Affected units. Yeah. Probably want one of each of these in the back line. Not really sure which one's better to build, just to put in line. Oh, the temple you can train units too. You can also build soldiers. Let's look at these real fast. Sword swing. Shield bash. Slams an enemy with the shield, dealing physical damage, inflicts confusion on the target if the target is below. Confusion. Minus 15% to initiative and 15% chance to miss when attacking. Very nice. Grants protected and resilient to the ally with the lowest HP. Reduced damage of 50%. Plus 10. Okay. We're probably going to go with soldiers. Shadowcaster. Let's take a look. Backline grants unholy protection and evasion to units. Plus 15% holy. Spreads the dark power of Galleon's might. Restoring HP to one ally grants resistance to target. Okay, healer class. Range of 3. Conjures a bolt. Alright, so this is your basic classic casting class. We probably want one of these to start with, actually, since we don't have any of these. We got the money. Building a unit is produce a unit. You can find this unit in the squad management screen. To have it join you in battle, you must add the unit to your active squad. Conversely, you can keep the unit in reserve to use it as a garrison. To level up the unit, you can train in the building that produced it. It can train up to Aviana's current level. Training costs gold, though, so build and train your units wisely. Alright, one of those. Not training, I keep confusing those two. I think we want like 2 of these guys. Uno, dos. Let me just look at the back lines real fast again. Grants physical might to allies. No, we don't want that. I think we wanted this one, the back line. Yeah. Alright. Yulin's Castle. The castle is a place to perform a variety of actions, talk with companions, research spells, reassign your skills, gather resources from captured buildings in a world, come back regularly. Train your companions to increase their level. To discuss the next step in your adventure, speak with Orion. Oh, damn. Oh, it's just training. Okay. Do some spell research. Unleashes projectiles of pure cosmic, dealing both divine and unholy damage. Interesting. Inflicts weakened on the target. Fires a target, strengthen their divine damage. Grants divine might and motivate. I don't know who's got divine damage. This one's probably good, but don't know who we can use it on yet. Conjures a lesser devil at the target location. After 5 rounds, the lesser devil is destroyed and does not go to the graveyard. 1 unit requirement. 1 unit on the battlefield must be afflicted with confused or burning. What? Okay, I can bash people though. We're gonna get this. I think this is a really good one. And to like go deep on, we probably should save our money. This spell looks good too, but we'll come back and see if we can gather resources. Don't have any yet. Reassign skills. So no skill trees. Cool, cool. Train companions. It's maxed. What the hell is that? No, can't level them up yet. Meet companions. Weeks pass. You welcome to Elin. Achievement. Weeks pass. You train tirelessly in the courtyards and under the pavilions, slowly honing your skills. By night, you spend your restless hours exploring the castle grounds. Tonight, Orion follows you to the giant structure spiraling from the rubble of this forgotten land. Inside, you discover a great hall enshrining its stone table. Upon it, a familiar sight. Look, a map of Nevendar. But if it's accurate, this city is at the center of the world. How has no one found this place? You look down at the sprawling map of Nevendar, dreaming of what this old castle might have been, or what it could be. Hey, Abby. I don't know. Back when we first got here, you said something that's been playing in my head every night. At the city gates, you said it was fate. What's our fate? I sound crazy, I know. What? I guess she's just gonna say something. I know it sounds crazy, Ori. But when that power was pulsing through me, it was like I could see this place, like it was drawing us in. It would be nice to find a place that actually wants us for once. We've been scraping by, going from one low-paying contract to the next. Now we're trapped here. We're almost out of food and water. Right, but you've been honing your power. Any day now you'll be able to control it, and we'll get out of here. Or we stay. This could be the home we've always wanted. It needs a little work, but imagine it. Orion looks around you, inspecting the hall. Yes, he seems to say to himself, as he places his hand on his hips, this will do nicely. Fine. Fine. Yes, fine. But the Empire is going to be looking for us, and they will always find what they're looking for, even here. Then we hire protection, which means we're going to need allies. Is the Empire who hired us to do the assassination? I'm not sure why they're looking for us. Probably. And money. And ale. Lots of ale. Hey, I was already sold. Where do we start? You point his attention to the map. With cunning, any of the denizens of Nevendar would make a strong ally, but where do you start? What about the Unholy Legion? What do you think of the Hordes? Who do we trust in the Empire? I don't know. I kind of like Elvish units usually. I really have no clue. Let's go Elven. We're displaced, on the run. The clans could sympathize, but where do we find them? Word is the elves were spotted in the Whitelands. Old Dwarven territory? Those mountains are treacherous. No more so than elves. But something that tells me you think it's worth the risk. Wait. Oh, these are just questions about... Okay. Yeah, then you make your decision. Alright, let's ask about them all. What about the Unholy Legion? The Empire want us dead. Understandable. So we could go to their enemies, the Legion of the Damned. I've never seen a demon in person before. Probably how they want it. They only accept outsiders in Uruk? If we want allies, that's where we should start. I can't believe we're doing this. What do you think of the Hordes? The Empire would never expect us to make allies with the undead. What do you think? Avi. Queen of Skulls, it suits you. I've been called worse. All undead worship their goddess Mortis above any other. But if there were a way to get them on our side, that'd make an intimidating ally. If this map is correct, Greyleaf's are remote enough that we could go there unseen. They say Mortis's necromancers once called the wood their home. Who do we trust in the Empire? We're enemies of the Empire by now, which means enemies of the Empire are suddenly our friends. You think of what I'm thinking? The Castle Hale? Lair of the Mercenary King. The gates are open to all. If anyone wants to join our band, that's where they'd be. Alright, make a decision. I'll keep training my power. When it's ready, we'll head for... Aviana and Orion start as a neutral faction, but as you progress through your adventure, certain choices improve or worsen your standing with Nevander's factions. The better your standing, the more benefits you reap. Your standing affects the units you can recruit, the equipment you can use, and the rewards you earn. It also impacts how certain denizens of Nevendar react to you, and how your adventure will end. Choose your alliances wisely. Once you close the screen, you can use JDAC. I think the Whitelands was elves. Oh, look at this. They make the elves hard. Can I straight up go to hard? Like, are you supposed to do easy and then hard? You know, you level up. No explanations. Let's go hard, baby. Unfurled. You've heard tales of winds that could freeze and shatter a mortal in one gust. Avalanches that tumble from the clouds for weeks without end. How pleasantly unexpected then for you to arrive here, the rolling expanse of sprawling metal.
Hey Ori, you sure this is the Whitelands? I feel like we made a wrong turn somewhere.
This is the Fields of Nott. That is the Whiteland.
Orion points dramatically upwards to a rock face encased in ice and turrets of snow, leading higher than you can see. Do you know?
I know these mountains were home to the Dwarven King Sturmir Thunderhammer, but that's not exactly helpful to us at the moment.
The dwarves called that mountain Geholterat. Galleon's forces stormed it and felled the few dwarves that survived Mortis's attacks. Then here they remained, living in the strongholds of the
That's a bit dark.
I'll say.
Where are the elves?
Considering this is one of the only known elven strongholds, I just assumed there'd be more, you know, elves.
Just because we can't see them, it doesn't mean they're not close by and watching us.
Do we know who their leader is?
Have you heard who leads the people here?
Only rumors. There's an old story about a princess, a baby that the people worship. But I don't even know how elves work. I mean, aren't they born fully formed?
Born fully formed. Interesting. Wonder how that works.
There'll be no alliance so long as the elves are up there and we're down here. Let's climb.
To return to Yellen, Aviana must cast a portal. Press the portal button in the lower left corner to do so. Note that portals can only be cast outside. They do not work in dungeons or in combat. So this is interesting. Unlike Disciples 1, or I think they had it 2, your home city isn't on the map, so it can't be like invaded. So you just send out like a scouting party to an area. I wonder if that's how it always works though. Once you close the screen, you can use T to return to Ellen. Like, if we return to Ellen, do we fail? Can we just return as much as we want? Bad explanations. Seemingly from the sun, an arrow lands squarely between your feet. Then a small troop of ancient elves stands from the tall grass.
The fields of Nod are the territory of my pack. One more step is a step into your grave.
Nice of you to give us a warning shot, at least.
I don't like. Does this mean we have to fight? Shit. I mean, I don't. If this is just like a comment and it doesn't mean we fight, this is what I want to do. If it's a fight, I don't really want to do it. Ah, we're done.
I don't care whose territory this is, elf. You shoot at me, I kill you.
It's a fight.
Sim-
So we got a range scout and a melee warrior. Oh, fuck. Do I need to go back to the base and equip my people? I only have 2. Coño. Deals primal damage equal to 25% of the match. Flex burn the first one. What? Why would anybody step on that? Yeah. Cuckoo. Can I cast that?
Feel my blades bite! Now you see me?
Into battle.
Keep forgetting you can pass. I should probably do that more often.
Quickly.
Okay, it doesn't look like they're... You can just walk by people and they won't smack you. Tis good to know.
Stand down.
I think we want to kill the ranger.
Now you see me. Feel my blades
I
bite!
wonder if this is going to make us a lot harder to become friends with elves.
Galorian
Shall see.
Stand down.
Yeah, I can't cast that because we don't have the other unit.
I'll sneak past them. Feel the stick
Adios.
bite! I think we're getting good at this.
When units are defeated, they are sent to the graveyard. To see which units are in the graveyard, interact with graveyard.com in the upper right corner of the screen. Multiple spells and abilities interact with units in the graveyard, such as resurrection spells. Okay. Be careful, any units are in the graveyard. When the battle ends, they will die.
Quick, but painful.
So he does... Ooh.
You're mine.
Some heavy ass damage. Rains down the water. On an ally's maximum HP. It sucks. It only works on allies, I guess. Oh, I should be running.
Now you see me? You mess with Abby, you mess with me!
Die quickly.
I'm going. You're a giant.
I almost want to go back to base.
Feel my
I
blades
got
bite!
2 units back there. Give me that money.
Everyone all right?
I stepped on an arrow, which really hurts. But other than that, yes, we're fine.
Make
You?
the elves pay for that. 2. We need a way to get them listened.
Elves clearly don't like outsiders. We need to find a way to convince them we mean no harm. In the meantime,
Units. Ah, I don't have to go back. Excellent. Backline. I think we want her actually in the front line because she heals. So something like that. 3 out of 10. And I think we want this guy. Is this up? Okay. Do I actually see you on the back line? Protect and resilience to ally with the low chest speed. Nah. You're going to the front, buddy. Oh, you can move these now. I have a feeling I should have spent all my money in town. Wood. Healer. Requires a companion shop. Expensive sweet leaf flowers bathe. The expensive sweet leaf flowers? What? Bathe the base of the mountain in a strange honeyed smell. Slowly, almost imperceptibly, the world grows blurry. Then your limbs grow tired and heavy. Every step seems impossible. Orion looks to you, his drowsy eyes rolling into the back of his head. Run!
everyone run! Get out of the fields. It's some kind of trap.
Words echo in your head as some sort of lullaby might. They chime heavily. It's deafening. The world grows dark. Your body weightless. Good night, you say to yourself in the world. Man down. Game over. Game over. Holy shit. We is prisoner. You think the elves took us? What is this? Skill tree. You earn a skill point. Each time you gain a level, you can gain a skill point that you can invest in combat. Nephilium or magic tree skill trees. After investing a certain amount of points in a skill tree, you unlock the passive effects shown in the area of the skill tree. You also gain access to the next tier. Nephilium. No explanation on what this really is. It's like buffing people, I guess. So I guess you start at the bottom of the tree. Should probably do this. Divine Holy. Up your turn spells. Alright, let's get some health. Nah, keep that. Escape your cage. Nice. Doesn't tell me anything. Your blurry eyes adjust to the dark around you, but they hardly need to. You know a jail cell well enough.
It was the flowers in the fields of Nod. The reason you fell asleep. But then I guess you've already figured that out.
Wonder if I would have went the other way if it would have forced me to go there. Like, did you have to fall asleep for this game to continue? Your eyes adjust to the slender form of an elven
The fields of
assassin.
Nod don't work on elves. But then I guess you've figured that out too.
I'm Aviana of Ilion.
Ah, sorry. It's been a while since I had a cellmate. I'm Cowan, former chief assassin for the Elven Alliance. Now, chief prisoner.
Alright, so we were probably fighting some group of elves that just don't like people. Where am I?
The stone is warm, but the air is cold. I assume we're a long way from the fields of Nod.
No, but the winter winds of the mountains cut through here like a knife. This is an old dwarven outpost carved out by hill giants and yetis in the 6th epoch. Now my people use it as a prison. Outside is the path up the mountain Gahaldarat. Not that it matters.
Where are my friends?
I was with Orion and some others.
Short, smells like ale, snores like a Dracolich.
That's definitely Ori.
They brought you all in together, but are keeping you separate. Your friends are safe, for now.
How long was
I
this?
feel like I've been out for a year.
I feel I haven't seen the light of the sun or moons in an epoch. But it's safe to say you've been here a long time, yes?
Why are we here? Why are you here?
We've been imprisoned for trespassing. What's your story?
High treason. Which sounds dramatic.
Well, my whole journey started because I almost killed the head of a church, and now I'm a famous criminal across the Empire.
We need to get out of here.
There must be a way out.
Why would you want to leave?
I don't know about the... What are we liberating Navander for? Not sure. I'm here to ally with the elves. I want my freedom. I'm here to ally with the elves.
I rode from the city of Ilion. We're here to form an alliance with the Elven clans.
I'd say you're off to a rocky still. You look stubborn, and I'm feeling generous. Let me...
Talking jogs his memory. There was a time he'd planned to escape. Such plans were long forgotten until now.
Morok key. No dwarven door can remain close to it, even a cell door. I once planned to use it, but there's the small matter of the army of guard.
He reveals a makeshift key. A carefully carved rock emanating an otherworldly green glow.
You'd give it to me?
Either you die, in which case the Morok was of no worth anyway, or you live, in which case it served its purpose.
Where do I go once I leave? 1 second. Okay. What can you tell me about the elves?
You know a lot about the elves. You mind if I ask some questions?
As it should happen, I have nothing but time.
What is the history of your people?
I was hoping we could talk about the history of the Elven clans.
We're the oldest race in Nevendar. How much time do you have? But seriously, our people were formed by the god Galleon in the Epoch of Nirengar, the Epoch of Inception. We ruled for thousands of generations. Dynasties rose and fell, but always the elves remained. Until the Schism. When Galleon died, my people split in two. The noble elves retreated into the world of men. Pathetic. All of them. Others, like myself, remained true elves. They call us feral.
Interesting. They call the originals feral.
It's a slur I wear with pride.
Who leads the elves?
The Whitelands must have a leader.
My people bend their knee to the twin elders, Lariel and Monwian. But the Whitelands are governed by a woman named Ormariel.
Or Muriel. Got it.
Why are the elves in the Whitelands?
This is Dwarven territory. I wasn't expecting this to be an Elven stronghold.
Which is precisely why it is. My people fight for the land stolen by the Empire, for the lives taken by the Legion, and for the souls fouled by mortals.
Okay.
Until we can take back what is ours, we take whatever we must to survive.
There are other things to discuss.
Where do I go once I leave?
When I get out of here, I'm going to need to stay away from the fields of Nod.
Then head north. Though scaling the ranges to Strong Peak is no less treacherous. It's where the leader of the Whitelands resides.
Thanks for the key, Cowan. But
If you do intend to befriend my people, you'll need to do so through their leader, a chieftain named Ormariel, held at Strongpeak.
Held?
As is true of all of us, she is a captive. When you see her, give her this.
He hands you a small trinket of elven design. You do not recognize it, but notice he has another tied around his wrist.
Let her know Cowan pledges himself. Go wisely.
Will do. Now, to teach a bunch of guards a lesson, if you'll excuse me.
Your adventure continues. As you progress, you will acquire multiple quests like this one. You can track all the quests you have acquired in the quest journal. Reach the main menu. Quests are separated into 3 categories. Main quests, these are mandatory. Side quests, these are optional. Great rewards and stories. Companion quests, these are optional, but very important for each companion. They delve into the personal story of each companion and will unlock powerful abilities. So we'll definitely do a companion quest. We'll probably do most or all of the side quests, and then we'll do main quest. We are out, so we can't.
If it's your freedom you're after, I don't think you'll find it here.
Wait, I did all these.
Thanks for the key, Cowan. But I have...
We can't bust him out? We're just leaving him? Okay. About this guy. Who's this?
You're a sight for sore eyes.
I was about to say the same thing.
Oh, don't worry about me. The gruel was delicious.
He reveals a small... oh, I should have. Sorry. Not used to letting him talk it out. I read it faster than I... He reveals a small flask which seems strangely like wine. A surprise. Elven palates are known to prefer harsher things.
Elven wine?
The next best thing. I overheard them saying it's a potion to protect against the fields of Nod. Just a sip would...
You take it and drink it down. Careful to leave enough for whomever may need it.
Great work. Now, what do you say to getting out of here? I have a plan. We head for Strongpeak and meet an elf named Ormariel. Apparently, she's the leader of the elves here.
I've said it before, and I'll say it again. Lead the way.
So...
If it's your freedom you're after, I don't
Wait,
think
wait,
you'll find
why?
it here.
You know a lot about the elves.
Did I miss
As
something?
it should happen, I have nothing but time.
There are other things to
I
discuss.
clearly
When I
missed
get
why
out of
he's
here,
just
I'm
staying
going to
here and
need
not
to stay
coming
away
with
from
us.
Then head north.
Thanks for the key, Cowan.
Like, we come break him out after we've done all the work. Survived, I guess. Being a little bitch. Alright. Let's see. Character. 4 or 5. Yeah, way better. It's weird that it's just a click to equip it. Instead of like a double click. The prisoners. Dead guy. Can I open these? Nothing. It's so weird that we're just leaving him there. Whatever. Let's do it and do it. Ah, you can equip this guy. Give him the assassin dagger. But just a sword. Backline dude. Should have read about these. Both warriors.
You mess with Abby, you mess with me.
If I stand there, does it like force them into that?
I'll sneak past them.
Going. Into battle.
This doesn't seem very hard, by the way, but we'll see if it becomes very hard. Alright, the main character. Let's do
Moving.
this.
Stand down.
Physical damage, physical damage.
We
will be
Can
victorious.
we get like a double flank? Does this even count as a flank?
We make our stand here.
Doesn't count as flank. Also, why did that not confuse? Confuse on target if the target is below 50% health. Okay.
Breaking the line.
You shall tank.
On the offensive.
Spreads the dark power of Galleon's might, restoring HP. Grants resilience. Conjures bolt. Okay, we got a range of 5. We got a range of 3. Don't need to heal anybody yet. Let's do Shadow Bolt. Oh, look at that. Line of attack.
I'll sneak past them.
Alright, so it doesn't automatically step on bad tiles. That's good to know.
Feel my blade bite.
Holy shit, get wrecked. Is that a crit or he just rolls with a new sword? Okay. I probably just want to end my turn. Take a heal.
Wear them down.
Alright, let's see if we do get some
On the
confusion.
offensive.
Yes. I really want to see my summoning thing, but yeah, let's just kill him. Fuck it. Your party reunited and the pathway clear. You place the Morak key into the ancient stone door of the prison. It shutters and opens. You go forward, one step closer to freedom, and one step closer to finding the elf known as Meriel. Got a shard, some blueprints. You've acquired your first faction building blueprint. Constructed buildings can be upgraded, but can also be replaced. Any building you replace with another will not be destroyed. What? Any building you replace with what? Construction buildings can be upgraded. So will not be destroyed. Instead, they are phased out, just in case you decide to bring them back. Okay. Phasing buildings in and out requires resources, but is cheaper than construction. Managing your buildings this way ensures your progress is never lost. So go ahead, experiment with various building combinations to build the perfect billion. Map work anymore? Nope. What's this? Out of the dungeon? F that. So we can kind of like just walk around and avoid shit, but I just want to fight, get the experience. Probably not worth avoiding. At some point, your formation might be more powerful than the opposing force, way more powerful. When this happens, the conquer button is enabled. When using the conquer option, you can automatically win the fight and go to the victory screen. You'll receive the same rewards as if you had done the battle manually. The conquer option is always disabled for battles associated with main quest, companion quest, and side quest. It's a pretty cool option. I like it. Some games you're just doing fights that you know you're gonna win, kind of a waste of time. Don't need to fight them. I don't like how inventory is not I. Okay, a late physical administration, unholy damage. I don't know if we have any unholy skill tree. Dexterity. What's dexterity do? There's not even a thing for dexterity. Oh wait, here it is. Improves initiative, critical chance. Do I want to be a spellcaster? I need to look at what my summon is. I think I want to be kind of like go towards summoning. Mostly. Summoning and healing, I guess. Oh, was it just telling me to go to the exit? Yeah. Let's see how. Okay. Alright, we can go left, we can go right, we can heal. Not hurt. That looks like the common way. Let's go left. Gimme. Leather pants. 4, 3, 4, 5. Huh. Pants we got early on, better. Alright, now I kind of feel like we're going the wrong way. We're going in a circle. Possibly should have went the other way. Can I turn the screen? Okay. Fuck them werewolves up. Would have been cool to see what the werewolves do in combat, but whatever. Probably get to fight them later. Whoa, it says we severely outmatched 5 people. We level these up. 4 and 5, that's probably way better. Chess piece. Oh. So what looks better? It's like make it look like kind of like a rogue, like a warrior. Guess we'll keep the warrior. Chain leggings. 2, 2, 4, 5. A group of feral elves look from up. It should. They're missing an up. Look from. I guess not. Look from their work of sorting coins and emptying purses. Some of them are pressing flowers from the fields of Nod into sweet elven wine you drank to escape the prison so long ago. They're just not gonna do anything. Maybe I wasn't supposed to go this way. It's kind of weird that they're just gonna stare at you, not comment upon anything. There's no dialogue. Oh, random feral elves in a dungeon. Go. Like leggings. These are probably better. We can go 2-2 or 3 physical resistance 1. Constitution and strength, let's see. Improves physical resistance, divine resistance, increases power. I don't know, for now I guess we'll keep that. So oh, I guess the feral elves have been killing people in the prison? I don't know. They own this part of the cave somehow. If only we could talk to them. It'd be weird. Maybe I should have came here with 2 people and just like hard leveled my main characters instead of spreading out the experience. Look. Can we save? That actually looks tough. System. Save. I think we get rocked. Let's do it. There's no conquering on this one. You can retreat. Doesn't say anything about it. 2,882 health compared to 600. Power 3-2. Yeah, we can't win this fight. We out. Guessing you can't walk past him. We'll be back. I wonder if we have to come back for some kind of quest and like grab those chests in the back. Maybe we have to come back and like save that elf that we left. Call him the bitch boy. Galleon is the creator of the elves. Too fast. You emerge to the biting sting of wintry air running itself through you. The chill of winter is screaming down the mountains.
Take this. It will stop the flowers of the fields of Naught from rendering sleep.
As you hand out the tincture, Orion's eyes scan the massive, blustering winterscape.
The Whitelands are famously cold, but Mount Gahaldarat looks like a snow magnet. So, any idea how to get the elves to...
You won't like it. We head deeper into the mountains, scale Gahaldarat, and at its summit is the old dwarven stronghold Strong Peak. There, we'll find the elven leader, Muriel. I have a token I can give her to let her know we come in peace.
Climbing uphill in the snow. Sounds great.
Wait, are the dwarves gone? Did I miss something in the storyline? Capture. Easy fight. Give me that money. You've captured your first building. Captured buildings will produce resources for you. Each building produces a single resource over time and increases the maximum you can amass of that resource. Once the maximum is reached, buildings will stop producing resources. Be sure to go back to the castle and Yellen to gather these resources so that your captured buildings can start producing resources. What? This might stop producing. Go. Alright, we got a map now on the outside. Let's see. Alright, so this is where we fainted. Treasure chest behind it. We need something to chop wood. And I don't know that. Let's go to the Hermit's Refuge on the right if we can. We cannot. Guess he's up the hill. The elves patrolling the fields have not looked to you with interest. I think I got bit by something. It really hurts. To you with disinterest, then turn their attention back to the sky. You follow their sight lines up. Whatever it is, it's more interesting than the thought of killing you. You're eyeing that wisp of smoke up the mountain. Where there's smoke, there's fire, and where there's fire, there are Empire scum. It burns dangerously close to Strong Peak. It may be an invasion force or spies. I'll scale the mountain and confront them. I'm looking to get your people to trust me. This seems like an easy way. I'll scale the mountain, confront the supposed Empire army, and force them to leave. It sounded easy until I said it aloud anyways. If you do this for my people, I will see to it myself that you are heralded as a friend to the elves. Why don't you go confront them? You look like a decent warrior. You afraid of a couple Empire soldiers? Never, but we know our place. The noble elves atop the mountain in Strong Peak call my kind feral. They say my kind have no rights up the mountain, unless we agree to lives of servitude. I realize we just met, but that doesn't seem like it'd suit. You. We're the Empire soldiers. Pretend I wasn't listening because I wasn't listening. You do not have to listen, but see. Track the smoke up the mountain. Gerholterot. It comes from the peak. How can you be sure they mean you harm? If the Empire Patrol made a fire, they're not hiding their whereabouts. They may require help. No help will come from the elves. The Empire are always untrustworthy. Their soldiers always need eradicating. I'll find the Empire soldiers. Up I go. Bum bum bum. Let's go take a look at and see if we can cut this. I highly doubt we can. But let's, I don't think it matters if we use a little bit of time. Let's see. Poisonous vines. Can't click on it. Requires a commanding and chop clear vines. Okay. Probably need like some kind of elf guy who joins us or something. We got like some kind of special siege equipment. Decaying body. Ancient corpses of dwarves and elves lay strewn in the snow. A strange, corrupted mana lingers in the rot. Though it's of no use to you, you collect it anyway. It must be useful for someone, no? Ooh, we might actually have to fight that one. Let's get some more of this. You and Orion hunch over the body. You watch as he carefully siphons a strangely colored mana from the soldiers. Corpses in the snow are warriors. Clearly this is the site of a battle. Could it be where the dwarves made their stand against Mortis? You collect the molten, corrupted mana swirling through their dead bodies. It may hold a cue. When was the fight with Mortis? I wonder if that was a while back. Fight them pretty easily. Oh, can't even... 3-3-3? That's not a conquer? Still wait. Did he wait too? Bastard. Do another way. Do another way. Come. Can you only straight shot these? It looks like it. No, you can do it. Cooldown? No cooldown. I wonder if she can only heal herself. We'll find out in a little bit. Grants resistance to the first movement.
Feel the snake's bite! Now you see me?
Oh, okay, that's good. See if he has to walk around me or if he can walk through me.
Let's move.
I should have waited on that one. No, we can't wait. Never mind.
Pressing the enemy. All AoE attacks just randomly hit the invisible guy. Oh, what did I do there? F.
Moving. You're done.
Breaking the line. Wear them down. Glory and honor. On the offensive. Blackguard. Alright, let's try to do some healing. Cooldown 2 rounds. It's okay, healing.
You mess with Abby, you mess with me. Feel the snake bite.
They got like some move that makes them uncontrollable. It's weird.
You mess with Abby, you mess with me.
I should have waited
my
and
blade
flanked the
bite.
guy. Yeah, with or I could have moved too.
We
Alright, we're
will
gonna
be
try to confuse this
victorious.
and cast a spell with the others.
There will be no surrender.
Excellent.
We make our stand here.
Back.
Line them up. Need to update this. She needs more skills. Okay. Summon this guy.
I am Abiana.
I don't know if I should be using mana just, you know, whenever. I can only cast one spell a turn. Or I don't have enough mana. Not sure. I probably am not even generating any mana crystals too, so need to watch out.
Moving.
Bow shot. Shoots an arrow with precision damage. Oh, this guy's a ranger? Shoots a poison arrow. Wonderful. Freaking wonderful. Let's try this, I guess.
Going. Corrodio
Okay.
Anquila.
Can't shoot with arrowed people if you're within melee range.
You mess with Abby, you mess with me. Feel my blades bite.
Mounting an offensive.
Alright, so what if they're... This is
There
gonna...
will be no surrender.
Okay, so if they start above 50% health, but if I damage them under it, it still confuses them.
Bethlehem, lend your wrath. Flame Father, I call on you.
You did.
I serve the dark fires.
I'm going.
Man, 11:32. Ah. I think I'm too far away to heal these people now. Yeah, damn it.
Die.
Okay, level up doesn't seem to give you a heal. Obelisk. Approaching to the Quarry Dell, you note the sigils at its base begin to glow. Okay. Alright, this is gonna be our toughest fight yet. I think we can handle it. Actually, I should have came back. This is gonna be a real tough fight. Especially since I didn't heal.
Feel my blades bite.
Alright, we're gonna have to actually...
sneak past
Oh, I fucked up.
Light like an arrow. My blades are sharp.
I keep thinking I have to click on the screen to drag my screen over. I need to use like arrow
Galorian
keys.
mask.
Wow. Getting boned. Yikes. No, don't do it.
Back.
So either that's bad or like CPUs don't understand on this stuff. Inflicts blinded, yeah, it's bad. Let's drop a heal.
Stand down.
Do I get it? So
Holding
this
the
guy's
line.
flanked, but okay, I don't get the bonus for this guy. Why? I'm guessing it's because I'm in melee range, so I can't use that. Okay, they're dealing unholy damage. What do I do here? I think I want to move. Or maybe not.
Wear them down.
Feel the snake's bite!
Alright, I think we got ourselves a kill.
Feel the snake's bite!
Hopefully he dies from like poison damage. Is bleeding infinite? This is gonna be a real close fight. Not good. Cost one.
Stand down. Ha.
On the offensive.
This is good.
Back. Moving out. Push them back.
Oh, fuck. So, like, if my companion, you know, my
But painful.
semi-main hero over here dies, dead forever? I don't have any res. I'm probably gonna lose this fight.
Quickly.
Should have saved.
Now you see me? Feel my blade bite!
Die.
Oh, great.
We make our
Don't even get to
stand
summon.
here for valor.
Quick, but painful.
Let's see what a Lost game looks like.
Moving out.
Galleon watches.
Mounting an
Got
offensive.
roll.
On the offensive.
I got roll. This guy fucks people up.
Push them back.
I don't know if I should be having this support character. It feels like maybe you only put supports in
Push them back.
once you fill up your front lines.
Push them back.
I can't win that. Oh, thank goodness for auto saves. Perfect. Perfecto. Alright, so I can like go back to Yellen. Oh. Okay. What is this? What is the ancient vault? What the fuck? In the sprawling, expensive Yellen, you discover your strange room, somehow intact after all this time. What is this place? Some kind of armory or vault? Where there's a vault, there's loot. Let's look around. The voice rings from the walls themselves. This chest will not open in this shard of time, but who knows what the future or the past will hold. Can I open any of these? Voice ring. Level 50 and improve your relationship with the Empire. Level 50 improve your relationship with the damned. 50 in undead hordes. Guessing elves. 15 elves. Alright. Nothing to do here. Throne room. Interesting. $15.15 to train? That's it? I don't know if I want any more of that. It's very cheap to train this early on, apparently. Let's get one of these, just because we can. Can I upgrade train? Can't upgrade anything yet. Let's get one more of you. I have so much money. I don't know. Maybe I should just buy a bunch of shit. Mix it up. Physical. Poison, alright, we're already using him in the background. I think we just want pretty much damage. So that means we want more of this guy. Cheap as fuck. I'm sure this is gonna cost a lot later on. Just level up all these ones I bought. Head back out. Probably should have got more of this guy. Wanted to talk about your role, Ori. I was thinking counselor, maybe treasurer. I want someone who I can trust. No one's ever trusted me before. No one's smart anyway. You sure? Of course I am. Counselor Ori. Let's discuss the state of Navandor. Let's look at the map. We head for... Right. Interesting. Okay. Alright, troop management. So I think we want just a bunch of these in the background. They're just going to do a lot of damage. Can't do it. What? Is it like only one of each type? No, that's not the case. 5 of 10 front line. Companions 1 of 2. Very weird. It's telling me I can have 10. But then it's not allowing it. Alright, who do I want to try out here since... Zombie, 1 attack, 1 movement. 1 attack, 1 movement. Let's see. Physical damage, demoralize. Poison. Yeah, we'll do that. Not clear on why I can't place more though. So does like everything respawn? Probably still can't beat them, man. You reach into the body's frozen, long-dead soldier. You reach into the bodies of frozen, long-dead soldiers to find the source of that strange and natural glow. Then you do. It's mana, though it's unlike the mana you've seen elsewhere. It almost seems corrupted. Just wait for them to come forward. Grant strong to the first unit moving over this town.
Let's move. Face your death.
We will be victorious. Holding the line.
Oh, I should have bashed him. This is a weird ass looking zombie. Yeah, that's
Moving out.
Now you see me? Feel the snake bite! Feel my blade bite! You mess with Abby, you mess with me! Feel my blade
cloak,
bite!
so I don't take more damage. Damn, he survived. 21. He's got 16. Is he still poisoned? Yeah, he'll die.
Move out. Face your death.
There will be no surrender.
Back. Push them back.
Yikes.
I'll sneak past them. You mess with Abby, you mess with me!
It's probably an instant conquer. Let's grab this stuff then. Through the swirling drifts of snow, you see the sigils marking the base of the Corridel glow. Why am I still maxed level? It's journal character. Oh, they probably can only reach whatever level my character is. Where is my skill tree? How the hell do I get the skill tree? Skill tree. I don't. Let's just do it. What's intelligence do? Not gonna tell me? Lose primal resistance. Increases power. Mercenary, Hexblade, Seer, Witch, and class. I don't even know what class I am. I'm guessing I'm still like in the tutorial. It hasn't told me anything. I don't know. Let's use that. More constitution or more strength? More strength, I guess. Should be able to win that. Let them come forward.
Into battle. I see my enemy.
Moving. You're done.
Pressing the enemy. We make our stand here.
Oh, a healer.
I'll sneak past them. You mess with Abby, you mess with me! Feel the snake fight! You mess with Abby, you mess with me! Feel my blade fight!
My blades are sharp.
Stand down.
Why can't I heal? Rains down one or healing. I don't understand. Okay, it's gonna use that much. Oh, it needs a action point. Set.
Holding the line.
She doesn't do much damage at all, those spellcasters.
I'll
Probably
sneak
want to kill this
past
guy
them.
first.
You mess with Abby, you mess with me!
Bleed.
Moving. You're mine.
Die quickly.
Where the fuck are you?
Wear them down. I march on. Breaking the line.
For some reason. Can't tell. It's a 3-tile thing.
You see me? Feel my blade bite!
This guy does so much damage.
Moving.
Always just out of range. Fuck.
You're mine. Meet your fate.
I don't know if it's worth having her on the line. She can't heal very fast, or first attack doesn't do much damage.
We will be victorious, holding the line. Long live the Empire.
Hopefully her upgrade is pretty good. Base cordial is pocketed with strange sigils, unlike those found in Yilin. Not unlike those found in Yilin. As you approach, they begin to glow. Was that guy there before? Oops. Dexterity. Leather boots are better. Odd, as with some of the other bodies of old warriors frozen in the battlefield, this one seems to be spurting mana. You take some to inspect it closer. It's definitely impure, though its presence here at all is strange to you. I still don't think I can beat this guy. Okay, some healing. Probably win this. Just take our time.
Into battle. Galleon watches. I see my enemy. Die quickly.
Ouch.
Moving. Face your death.
Kill this guy first round.
On the offensive.
Full confusion.
I'll sneak past them. Feel the snake's bite!
Alright, we should be able to kill two of these pretty fast.
Feel my blade's bite! You mess with Abby, you mess with me!
We make our stand here.
I think I need to cast instead of kill. So stupid sounds.
That's better.
Then I'll move
Move out.
forward.
Elemental fires ignite.
Seems to be going good.
Now you see me? Now you see me?
We will be victorious.
Corrodio Anquila. I serve the Dark Fires.
It's pretty slick.
Move out. That's better.
Down under 50% health. What am I gonna do here? That is not 50%. I heal for 2 turns. I like that. Great shot. They could probably handle
Now you
that.
see me? Feel the snake bite!
Oh, maybe they can't. I'm thinking this guy was.
Going.
Nah, should be good.
Elemental fires ignite.
Quickly. Face your death. Meet your fate.
Glory and honor. We fight for the Empire.
Still no level up. What's this? Ancient Armory. What? How's that not a conquer? Come, come, come.
Quickly.
With the spin. Ooh, they counterattack.
Pressing the enemy. We make our stand here.
Can't tell if I poisoned him with this guy or is it the other guy. Yes. Is she even hurt? Yes, she is.
sneak past them. Feel my blade bite! Now you see me. You mess with Abby, you mess with me!
Ouch. Apparently I should have finished him.
That's better.
Holding the line.
Still no level up. Even through the snow, you see the sigils at the base of the cordial. React to your presence with a bizarre, otherworldly glow. Okay. Take a look at this new stuff. 3-5, yeah, I'll take that. 2-7 for a caster. Not much a caster yet, so we'll probably leave that alone. The smoke ahead leads you to a small clearing. From the shadows you watch an elementalist with the holy order of Veil standing with his hands to a fire. Approach peacefully. You don't seem particularly bothered by the fact that you're stranded and alone in elven land. A man with no life left in him has no fear left in him either. Looking around the fire, you can see weapons and spent supplies for a larger number. I can see what you're thinking. My party's dead. May he avert his holy eye. What are you doing here? You're equipped like a scouting party, but then the point would be to remain hidden. Starting a fire in Elven Mountain doesn't really fit. We moved with stealth in the beginning, a scouting party meant to find the strongholds of the nobles of Gahalt-Tarat. Why spy on the elves? So your party was sent to spy? The elves would have considered that an act of war. Even when we're allies with elves, there's always a hidden war between us. Everyone knows that. How did your companions die? I see no bodies. Trouble came. First the raiding parties, then the blizzard. We gave as good as we got, but we were left stranded and starving. It lasted for days. We were starving and freezing. The High Father forsook us. Do you know the elves can see you? We met an elf at the base of the mountain who sent us to find you. Assume he wants you dead. After what I've seen, what I've done, I pray for death myself. You can't stay here. You're alone on Gahalt-Tarat, and nearly out of supplies. You'll either starve, get shot, or freeze to death. In the madness of being trapped, hungry, afraid, our party turned on itself. You killed them? To survive them, but then I was alone. No food, the blizzard continued, but my hunger. I can't return to Vale after what I've done. They'll mark me pure or send me to walk the path. I wonder what that means, mark me pure. So they went crazy and he killed them to survive? I don't know. I'm going to say it was survival. It was that or death. I'd have done the same. I can't live with myself, but I'm too much of a coward to take my own life. Go home, stay here then. I'll take your life for you. Go home. You're just as likely to be venerated as a saint for surviving the mission. Return to the Empire and be celebrated. And mention my name while you're at it. You help the man to his feet. He is shaky, weak. He takes one fearful step, then another, and another. Better to die on the journey than to die doing nothing, you suppose. Empire standing up. Weapon. 1 dexterity, 8 power. 7 power HP. 7 HP doesn't seem like much. We'll go with the power and the dexterity. Which fight do you think's easier? Probably the guy on the left. Bunch of 3s or a couple 5s? So this ice wall. As you wind the narrowing path of Strong Peak, you come by an old elven shadowcaster hunched over an inscription on a cordial. A strange ancient obelisk.
Ah, you're the outsider thrumming up the Geholderat. They've been reinforcing Strong Peak because of your invasion.
I'm no invader.
This is no invasion. I come seeking help.
Then your endeavor has reached its natural conclusion. Help is precisely what I may. They say your name is Aviana, that you hail from an unknown place, Ilion.
Did they also tell you I've been imprisoned, attacked, shot at, insulted? You get the idea.
On behalf of my people, apologies. The fate hand has been cruel. My name is Rylan, and for 7 centuries I led the Rai dynasty through its best and worst times. This is clearly the worst of times.
There must be a way to get through to everyone.
There may be. Princess Ormiriel has called reinforcements to Strong Peak. Observe.
You peer at the cordial she's been inspecting. Just as the others had, this one reacts to you. Unlike before, the obelisk starts to hum. In the distance of the snowy winter, you hear the far-off humming of the other obelisks.
The sigils on the obelisks are like those in Ilion, but this hasn't happened before.
These are not dwarven, but built by the unknowable race during the Lost Epoch. Now they are awoken. They reveal a secret path to Strong Peak. You can march ahead and confront the army,
or follow the ancient path.
That you know this surprises you as much as it does Rylan. It's almost as though the obelisks are speaking to you, or through you. What are these obelisks?
You know a lot about these Corridels.
Indeed. I am a student of the world, and these obelisks are my teachers. You see, the White Lands were once known as the Niflheim. But before the dwarves, the ancient texts called this land Taurian. They say this mountain is not natural. It was built by the unknown. The Corridels are what remain. If that is not a mystery in need of unraveling, I don't know what is.
What do you know about
I want to know more about the leader of the elves here. They say her name is Ormiriel.
Worshipped for her youth and nothing more, she is a petulant, arrogant young aristocrat.
Why are you
You're the head of a dynasty, and I'm apparently an invader. You should want me dead, no?
My days of restoring the dynasty are behind me, as is my tendency to bicker over territory. My people must change, so go forth and change them.
What happened to your
You
dynasty?
said you were the head of the Rai dynasty. I thought the only way an elf steps down as head is by death.
I'm no typical elf, now am I?
I'm leaving.
With the Corridels activated, I could take the secret path to Strong Peak, or I could fight my way in.
I'd say you have a decision to make.
Yikes. It's like the main path is probably harder, but you get more experience. It's like, do you want to skip the XP? Decisions. Rylan's hut. Alright, I need to clear out everything in this area, but talk to this guy. Chain boots. Three dexterity. Good. Tales of the Mana Warriors of the White Lands are known to all. It's a mana den, strewn with the bodies of notable noble and feral warriors, in varying stages of dress and emotional state. Naturally, as you approach their den, strewn with the bodies of warriors, you're nervous. Inside, bent over a table, a hulking abomination vigorously inhales mana vapor. She roars to her feet and stares into you. You bring me mana? Now? If I might. A strange second woken man steps forward from the shadows. Despite being around warriors double his size, he is confident and posed. What my friend means to say is that they're running dangerously close to the end of their mana supply. They'd like you to bring me more, so I might prepare their next ritual. I found lots around the mountain. Ooh. Like, who the hell am I giving this to? Is this a good idea? Whatever. I found lots around the mountain. It was strewn all over the battlefield on the mountainside, but it's corrupted. Take it. I have no use for it. You hand it over and watch the ritual of dancing, humming, and faint lights charmed in the distance. After inhaling the mana's glowing flames, Bromwyn stands taller, as though she's grown 2 heads in size. Thank you. The sorrow of harming another overwhelms me, but fight I must. Mana connects us with the ancestors. Knowing they live on means that I have never killed, not really. What ancestors do you see? You must have someone in your past who is important to you, if you're resorting to this. I feel the presence of my husband and child when mana courses through my veins. I've found no strength like it since they perished. How does one use it? Each warrior here seems to use mana differently. Every journey down every path is unique, it's true, but the destination is the same. Raw mana would kill most beings. Once refined, though, it can be ingested, injected, inhaled, smoked. I know some that sprinkle its dust in their eyes. Their rituals beyond that are not for me to divulge. Why not retrieve the mana yourselves? You could have retrieved the mana at will, Look at you. Power and duty are a delicate balance. Our role is to fight. Every elf has a role from which they cannot break. I'll be leaving. As much as I love to spend time in a dark tent with mana-crazed fighters, I think I'll be on. So soon? I'd assumed you'd want to partake of the ritual. I'll take the mana. I'd be honored. Show me how. And so she does. A light inhalation. And you tip back. Brahmin watches you. She's surprisingly gentle. Interesting. Lay on the ground. You lay on the muddy mats of the mana den. Brahmin follows suit. Above you, the roof of the tent fades away, and you see the entirety of the cosmos. You wonder if she's seeing it too. But how could she not be? What are you thinking about? My choices. I feel like with every choice I make, I split apart. I leave a bit of myself behind, and part of me goes down that other path, but part of me is here. And another part of you is left behind. Yes, exactly. One day, maybe all the timelines will merge and I'll become whole. But for now, I feel broken. We're all broken, warrior. That's what unites us. You know what's funny? I was a mercenary before this. That's a funny word. Mercenary. There's nary a merciful mercenary in Nevendar. You both laugh at the sheer stupidity of life, the absolute remarkable pointlessness of all of it. Then sleep. The day returns and you emerge to find Orion waiting. And I'll tell you everything when we're home, but let me just say, I definitely understand the lure of mana dens. Ooh, got a ton of shit. Level up. Alright. Take a look at the items. Okay, so I'm apparently not a wizard class. What else do we got? Divine damage and holy damage. I think I can give one of my units this unholy damage. Physical damage and holy damage. Yeep. Easy. Oh, you think these guys do holy damage? They might. Let's see. Units. Nope. Alright, I'm gonna sign up for now. For now. I'll probably be doing a part 2 of this stream at some point. Thanks for watching. Save it here.